Niederlande gegen Bundesrepublik Deutschland. Schiedsrichter der Begegnung ist Mr. John Taylor aus England. Als Linienrichter assistieren Senor Alfonso González Arcundia aus Mexiko und Senor Ramón Barreto Ruiz aus Uruguay. Die Mannschaftsaufstellung: Niederlande, Youngblood, Suurbier, Krol, Hahn, Jansen, Reisbergen, Neeskens, Reep, Cruyff, Van Hanegem, Rensenbrink als Auswechselspieler stehen zur Verfügung. Schreivers, De Jong, Israel, René van de Kerkhoff, Kaiser. Bundesrepublik Deutschland: Meyer, Vogt, Breitner, Schwarzenbeck, Beckenbauer, Bonhoff, Hoeneß, Grabowski, Overath, Müller, Hölzenbein. Auswechselspieler: Nietbuhr, Höttges, Kullmann, Flohe, Heinkes. königliche Hoheit, Prinz Bernhard der Niederlande und der Ehrenpräsident der FIFA, Sir Stanley Rous, übergeben nun dem Schiedsrichter die erste Münze der Serie Rettet die Natur. Diese Münze wird in 24 Ländern geprägt werden und der Erlös dient der Erhaltung der Tier- und Pflanzenwelt. Seine königliche Hoheit, Prinz Bernhard der Niederlande, überreicht nun dem Schiedsrichter, Mr. Taylor, in seiner Eigenschaft als Präsident der Stiftung World Wildlife Fund diese Münze, mit der der Schiedsrichter die Platzwahl der beiden Finalisten vornehmen wird.
Grim face of Rinus Michels, the manager of the Dutch side. And over on the West German bench, the substitutes, along with Helmut Schön, that familiar flat hat of his, peering out from under it, as Jack Taylor stands in the center of the room. Rather like a... Oh, and he is waiting imperiously. I wondered what it was about. They have forgotten to put out the corner flags after the arena was completely cleared for the parade of bands and singers. So Jack Taylor will not start this game until he's settled that all the equipment is in place. We've got one corner flag to go over on the far left-hand side of the ground, and Jack Taylor enjoying this moment as the eyes of the crowd look down on him. About 3 more steps and the flag has been put in the ground. Oh, and now this poor lonely man has got to trot down to the far side of the field and put the centre flag in as well. Meanwhile, the players dance nervously around. Johan Cruyff, hands on hips. Number 14, number 3, Van Hanegem. And the fellow has finally got there. In goes the flag. He gets a big roar from the crowd. Jack Taylor looks at his watch. We're off and running for the 1974 World Cup final. Holland, the orange jerseys, attacking the goal on our right. The white shirts, dark shorts, white stockings of West Germany. And immediately, Alf, what will be the procedure, do you think, in the minds of these players in the opening 4 or 5 minutes?
Well, this is really like a club match. There are 6 players from Bayern Munich playing for West Germany and 6 Ajax players, past and present, in the Dutch side. Immediately, Vott the West German fullback has been delegated to Mark Kreif. And the pattern is showing in that the Germans will stick to their rigid formation of picking up individual players in defence.
Well, Holland still have the ball. Kreif going all the way on his own road down to the box. And Jack Taylor points to the spot. Boogie boat. Brought him down. That's the first time that Johan Kreif was on the hesitating knee. Jack Taylor points to the spot. We're in the first minute of the game. Johan Kreif brought down. Neyskens has the ball. There was no doubt about that one. Neyskens. 1-0 Holland. And the ground erupts. That was very nearly the fastest goal ever scored in a World Cup final match. In fact, it was scored the fastest 1938. A Swede did it in 35 seconds. But that's inside a minute. Meyer went right. Neyskens drilled it right down the middle. Well, what a sensational start to this game out.
Oh, great opening for Holland. As I pointed out just now, Voss was delegated to pick up Kreif, but Kreif was much too quick for him. And this resulted in the penalty.
Well, now, Germany have it all to do. Big leap then by Holzenbein. Breitner a short one. Overath. Breitner. The through ball for Muller. Reisbergen with him. Reisbergen again as Overath goes in. Great appeal for a penalty then. Breitner. Way wide, far side. Great shriek then as Bernd Holzenbein went into the box. Paul Breitner, this shock-headed man. And Van Hanegem for Holland. Van Hanegem again. Sticking tight to him. Uli Hoeneß trying to stop him. Throw. Hard. Rensenbrink. There goes Kreif. Comes for Rensenbrink again. Kreif. And another solid whack from Bertie Vogts. The West Germans at the moment topping the fair play table. They've only had 2 players booked in the whole competition. But I wouldn't mind betting that Bertie Vogts makes it number 3 before very long. Reisbergen. And, well, I'm low. There it is. Bertie Vogts goes in the book from Jack Taylor. A little whack after the ball had gone, perhaps. But Vogts has made it 3 bookings for West Germany in these World Cup finals. That's hard. Rensenbrink. Side netting. But here in the opening stages, and we've played literally just 4 minutes of the game, it's certainly all Holland. And they've the inspiration and determination given to them by that shock penalty goal inside 60 seconds. Van Hanegem. Schwarzenbeck and Franz Beckenbauer. Franz Beckenbauer, who's played in all the 35 games since West Germany finished up in Mexico in 3rd place. It's a solid whack. Solid whack from Neyskens on Bonhoff, and Jack Taylor just gives the free kick. No more. Chipped, bent free kick. Kreif hasn't got it. Vogts there. And that was Neyskens again. And Bonhoff on the receiving end. Although Bonhoff made a bit of a dive at the end of it. Franz Beckenbauer to take the free kick. Knocking it for Breitner. Corner, coming away off Subir. Uli Hoeneß with the corner. Puts it well, and it's knocked out beautifully. Kreif now, down the right side. Souvier. Tanking through the middle is Wim Janssen. He aimed for him. Not a particularly good one. Schwarzenbeck. Overhoff taking it deep for Beckenbauer. Looking for Hernes. Van Hanegem going with Hernes. Good pace. Unluckily, Hahn, Neeskens, Youngblood. A good solid feel of the ball. That'll make him feel better. Neeskens looks inside. Janssen. Too high for Janssen. Schwarzenbeck didn't really clear that one. Beckenbauer down. For Breitner. Looks. Muller. Breitner. And Holland win it back again. Cruyff getting the acceleration going again. Rensenbrink. No trouble for Meyer that time. Hernes being tagged fairly persistently by Van Hanegem, who has fouled him. Overhoff. Janssen was first. Wim Janssen. Too long for Cruyff, who is now playing more up front. Started in the first seconds of the game from very deep positions, but now he's playing more or less up in the front. Hernes. Beckenbauer. Muller. Shadowed by Reichberger. Little Gerd Muller. Getting away from Reichberger and fouled himself. There was no foul there, but he goes for the deliberate retaliation and it didn't come off. Hahn. Right to them. Holzenbein. Overhoff. Breitner. Muller's forward in the box, asking for it. Breitner getting a shooting angle on and whacked it over the bar. It took a deflection to Jack Taylor, so it goes for a corner. Let's see how much of a twist it takes off. Difficult to tell, but Jack Taylor was bang on the spot and gives the corner. Knocking it short for Holzenbein. Bono. Looking for Muller. Youngblood got that one well. Good challenge coming in hard from Gerd Muller. Souvier. Johan Cruyff. For Arie Hahn. Reichberger. We've seen that move so many times with Holland. 3 men at the back. Just knocking it between him. Hahn. Souvier out on the right touchline. Goes forward instead. For Rep. Neeskens cutting in there. Neeskens still there. Well, Neeskens had West German defenders all over the place then. This Dutch side really playing with some fire and excitement of.
They certainly are, and the Germans are sticking to their principle of picking up attacking players. For example, Bonhoff is picking up Neeskens. Cruyff is being followed by Box, but it seems to me that the two Dutch players have the legs of the two German players.
German crowd already showing their impatience. This was to be their great moment for West Germany for the second time to win the World Cup. 10 minutes of this final match gone, and West Germany are trailing 1-0. Van Hanegem. Good ball. Rensenbrink. It's away by Breitner, but not very far. Neeskens. Cruyff. Almost as though Neeskens knew exactly where he was. He didn't look even. Van Hanegem. For Hahn. Souvier out on this right touchline. So it goes for Van Hanegem again. Now Cruyff is free. Wim Janssen keeping possession of this ball with great patience. Holland probing, twisting it, West German crowd giving Holland some stick, but perhaps some of it is aimed at their own players, being asked to go and get this ball and take it away from Holland. Muller's giving it a try. All the way back to Youngblood. Holland just playing possession football, trying to tempt people out of position. It's Reisberger for Holland. Good running there. Schwarzenbeck then for Beckenbauer, and West Germany have got the ball again. It's taken them a long time to get it. Ernest. Beckenbauer. Schwarzenbeck was hurried into his work then. Schwarzenbeck, the hero of Bayern Munich, when he hit that equalizing goal, it gave Bayern Munich a second chance against Atletico Madrid to win the European Cup. Grabowski floating it in there, a lot of pushing going on. Referee Jack Taylor figured it was all right, because the ball hooked away has only produced a throw-in. Subier, number 20, behind him 17, Holzenbein of West Germany. Paul Breitner. This is a Holzenbein. Screwed away for the goal kick. A hurried snapshot. The West Germans are bringing up reinforcements whenever they do get close to the goal area to support Muller. Van Hanegem, and again, Holland start their work at walking pace. Foul by Schwarzenbeck. Free kick to Holland. Still overcast, no sun to speak of here in the Olympic Stadium at Munich. Some 30 to 40,000 Dutchmen here, millions more watching on television, willing this orange-shirted side of theirs to keep on going and win the World Cup. There's Hahn going in. Schwarzenbeck, a very solid whack on Hahn. Looked like obstruction, if nothing else. That Jack Taylor construes it as obstruction the other way. Ernest. Ernest looking to the left. Breitner is offering him a target. There's Breitner now. He got some pace, this lad. So is Subier. Breitner had got up a good head of steam as he challenged Subier, number 20, and Subier matched him stride for stride. There's the man to watch, number 13. The man who has so often been unlucky for defenders. Fabulous goal scorer. More goals than he's got caps. Subier away. Cruyff trying it first time. Janssen pokes it through the middle. No problems here for Schwarzenbeck. Grabowski gets the foul. Noticeably, the West Germans, whenever they are shunted, make quite sure the referee spots it by a touch of histrionics always afterwards. Ernest from very, very deep. Facing and taking on Janssen. Grabowski, Beckenbauer, Schwarzenbeck. Inviting him to have a whack, but that was a very bad through ball. Hahn then. Rensenbrink. Neeskens, I beg your pardon, he really was travelling down that far side, was brought down. Johan Cruyff wants the ball. Reisberger. And again, the slow and deliberate pattern of build-up comes from Holland. And West Germany win it back again. Grabowski from very, very deep. West Germans not being given much space to play in. Holland have got that defensively as well organised. A defence that's given only one goal away in the whole of these World Cup finals in 6 matches, and that was an own goal as well. Youngblood says he's more frightened when Kroll gets near his goal than anybody else. There's Verdi Fuchs. And Hahn whacks it away, not far enough. Kroll for Crichton. Grabowski starting it off for Beckenbauer. Dennis. Beckenbauer. Dennis will be first to the ball, chased by Van Hanegem. And the goal kick. The Dutch covering extremely well, Alf. They're not giving very much away to the West Germans.
It's extremely good. Neeskens in particular, when the Germans have possession of the ball and they go forward, particularly in the last third of the field, you'll find that Bonhoff becomes an attacking player, supporting the attack quite closely, but Neeskens is always there with him. The covering and the defensive work of the Dutch is first class.
And they build it again now. Harry van Haan. Rensenbrink. Kroll. Hahn. Reisberger. Neeskens. Cruyff taking over. Always having to face Bertie Vogts. So Hahn now. Little chip ball. Gerd Muller. Had to come back very deep to pick that up. Ernest Schwarzenbeck. The cover is there. Very nearly broke for Breitner. Reisberger fending off Muller. And Reisberger still having it. Impedimenta by Jürgen Grabowski on Johan Cruyff. Free kick to Holland. Jack Taylor getting a bit of stick from the crowd, but quite unjustly. They thought, I think, that Paul Breitner might have got a free kick for being brought down, but he brought himself down. Hahn. Hahn for Holland. Reisberger. Kroll. Cruyff. Great long ball out, aim for Hahn. That comes off Breitner. Olsenbein's got to hurry. Breitner. Beckenbauer, the crown prince of the West German side. Dennis. Grabowski. Again, Bonhoff. Neeskens tied on him. Schwarzenbeck. Beautifully done by the tall centre-back. Muller trying to turn it on for a 1-2. Doesn't know where the ball's gone, but has got a free kick in any case. What, in fact, have the German side got sorted out for this? Bonhoff, number 16. Vogts is number 2. Beckenbauer is there. The 5, a fairly loosish-looking wall by Holland, who aren't back 10 yards. It's got to be taken again because the line, the defensive line, wasn't back the full 10 yards. Beckenbauer and Bonhoff. Bonhoff placing the ball. Neeskens is marking Muller. Muller trying to find a little freedom for himself. Now he starts to run. Came off a defender. Youngblood couldn't save it. It goes for the corner anyway. Bonhoff in the box asking for it. Muller's in there. Ernest is in there. Holzenbein too. There's the corner. Hoisted high. Holzenbein. Good punch then by Youngblood. The height and direction. Beckenbauer. That's a foul call. It's like handball by Johnny Rep as he charged away. Beckenbauer for Breitner. Hastings and Cripe. Hastings, they're looking for Muller. He wants to knock it back to someone. Hastings. Challenge coming from Breitner. The throw-in going to Holland. Last 3 games that Holland have played against West Germany, they've been pretty well smashed out of sight. In fact, one terrible game, they lost 7-0 in Cologne. Those are the 3 games that have been played since the war. Total games between the countries, 19. Which the Dutch have won 6 and lost 7. Beckenbauer there. Overaard, Beckenbauer. That's Hoeneß. Hoeneß getting the turn against Van Hanegem. Hoeneß again. Overaard. Dutch. Oh, that was Muller trying to earn himself something, and the foul goes against him. Quite rightly. Dead right. That was good refereeing. And Muller swearing that he was pushed down or knocked down. Let's see exactly what happened. There you see Muller leaning back on his man, looking for something inside the box. In the meantime, Reisbergen is down for an incident off the ball. The linesman on the far side is Mr. Arcunda of Mexico. And there, nothing happened at all. Muller just fell away. Just fell away. And referee Jack Taylor, on the linesman's advice, has booked Van Hanegem. Well, Alf, looking at that situation, what did you think of it?
But we've seen gamesmanship by the West Germans over the years, but the action of Muller in this particular instance was so flamboyant, so childish. I think he's the player that should have been booked. I didn't see what happened in connection with Van Hanegem or any infringement involving Reisbergen.
Reisbergen, this hard, blonde-haired central defender, on his feet, and we continue the game. A game which at this precise moment is not being a happy birthday for Jürgen Grabowski, 30 years old today. A gold medal for winning the World Cup. To celebrate that birthday would have been a bit useful. Hope springing down right from behind, not a foul. Signs now that this is a game that Jack Taylor is really going to have to clamp right down on. Reisbergen. Muller in quickly. Hahn. Hahn running well. To be a bit late on that one. Janssen for Neeskens. Neeskens taking Bonhoff with him. Got a bad cross, didn't quite reach. Janssen. Overaard. In his 3rd World Cup series. Holzenbein. Crowd. West Germans roaring him into the box. Holzenbein going all the way on his own and fell. Most dramatically, and the penalty given. So, 2 penalties in the game. Holzenbein all the way into the box on his own. Here he goes now. Let's see exactly where the tackle came. Reisbergen coming in. Well, did anybody touch him, I wonder. That's a very, very debatable penalty decision, I would say. Muller was going to take the penalties for the West Germans when Hoeneß missed against Poland, but it's Breitner, the man who tucked one away against Scotland, who is going to take this penalty. This one for 1-1. He got it. And the ground erupts, as in on my watch, the 26th minute. West Germany back in the game. from the penalty spot. Breitner's penalty, leveling the one before. Beautifully tucked away. But I wonder about that penalty decision, in fact. How did you read that, Christian?
It didn't look a severe incident to me, but the referee was in an excellent position. I think Holzenbein has carried the ball a good number of yards. He's run about 30 yards with the ball. I think he was ready to go down anyway.
Well, my impression is that the West Germans had been looking for an incident of that kind for quite some little time, trying to get into the box, trying to fall. I think Holland can be criticised for allowing Holzenbein to get that run in, which must have been 35 yards or more, without stopping him. Anyway, it is 1-1. Van Hanegem. It's Hahn trying to get away from Poets, and Poets wins it for West Germany. Reisbergen for Hahn. Johan Cruyff. Neeskens. Rep very nearly getting in there, but Breitner has the free kick for having had a kick from behind. Breitner a tempting target with those socks down round his ankles, no shin pads on, like a red rag to a bull to some players. Breitner now, and the crowd sound deafening around this Munich arena as they see signs of their side, the German side, getting back into the game. Van Hanegem. Long one for Cruyff to chase. Beckenbauer there and just got the boot out in time to get it to Meyer.
I think it's right to point out that the referee has to be very firm. I think Jack Taylor's got to introduce all the skills and experience that he's had or gained throughout his life in football. It could well be that this match will get out of hand.
Holzenbein getting another foul. Jack Taylor, so experienced as an international referee and European matches as well, knows all the tricks. That's Beckenbauer up for Muller, trying to get it up for him. Wim Jansen. Holland looking just a little bit under the collar from time to time when the Germans go at them. Overaard being penalised for the challenge on Wim Jansen. Cruyff. Charlie Rep's challenge, not producing anything. And Beckenbauer the time to work out a new opening ploy for West Germany. Muller. Folks. Holzenbein, Folks in with a chance here. That's a great save from Youngblood. From our angle, I think that might have been beating the post, but I'm not sure. Youngblood wasn't taking any chances anyway. You can see the angle here as Folks whacked it. That was on target. Good save from Youngblood. But the pressure again building on Holland. Here's the corner. Again, a great appeal from the crowd for the penalty as Bonhoff went down. This German crowd is going to appeal for penalties every time a white shirt falls in the box. 30 minutes of the game gone. 2 penalties the scoreline. Neeskens and Breitner making it 1-1. Behind him was Muller and nobody saw him. Reisbergen gets it away. Holland having a few problems to sort out from this West German side, who have now been inspired by the penalty equaliser. Reisbergen as Muller coming back at him. Kept his head beautifully then, being chased. Hahn. Subir. Looks like a goalkeeper. No, Reisbergen's unmarked in the middle. Cruyff appealing to him to give it to Reisbergen. Reisbergen going the chase now. Good ball, Hahn. They're making Germany chase. Cruyff. Through Folks. No foul. Cruyff said it was. Holzenbein. Good running here by Hoeneß. Looking for Muller, the far side. Muller. Breitner. Reitner smeared down. Referee says play on. It's the advantage. Grabowski trying to get it across. Wim Janssen. Grabowski again. Little merry-go-round in the corner. He's still there. Beautiful skills. Holzenbein. Beautiful little showmanship. Beautiful set of skills from Jürgen Grabowski, the man who did so much. There's Holzenbein, couldn't get high enough, and Youngblood was there. But Grabowski, the man who tricked Holland then, the man who carved England about a bit in Leon just 4 years ago, the ever-present substitute, the man who did so much damage for West Germany, still showing us that he's got the skills, though.
Oh yes, the West Germans are going forward. After the goal, they've played very well indeed. There does seem to be a bit under a cloud as a result of giving the goal away. But it was noticeable then in the last German attack that the man that denied Holzenbein from getting to the cross was Johnny Rep.
And that's Van Hanegem then for Holland. Reisbergen. Cruyff. Attacking in great numbers now on that ball. Not quite right. Hahn made it right. Renson, Johnny Rep. Rep. Has he the speed? Got an offside flag. Ramon Barreto of Uruguay, the linesman. Paul Breitner there. Over for Hoeneß. Hahn going back with Hoeneß. Overarth steaming into the left-hand corner. Goes instead. Back for Boats. Overarth. Youngblood up. Didn't get there. Grabowski might. Well, that sweeping goalkeeper, Youngblood, making one mistake but having the speed to get himself out of it.
He really doesn't like these cross balls, but he did very well to get himself out of trouble.
Boats. Offside flag against Muller. So, Subier leading his skipper, Johan Cruyff. £1 million transfer to Barcelona just a year ago. Subier in fast as Beckenbauer half came and stopped. Goalkeeper's ball. Not a good cross then from Subier. He should have done something better with that. Holzenbein for Hoeneß. And he looks as though he's got the legs of Hahn, who looks as though he wants to pull him down. Hoeneß still going, and it's got to be. No, it didn't. Reisbergen was there ahead of Muller. That was a tremendous let-off, and what a burst of speed early Hoeneß showed then. And but for the outstretched boot of Reisbergen, that would have been goal number 2 and the first of the game for Muller. Arie Hahn. The orange jerseys of Holland looking a little sickly at the moment. Subier. For Hahn. Hahn might as well try one. Nope. That's a foul. That was Subier trying to make some space for himself, rather as Muller had done at the other end of the field earlier in the game. 10 minutes to go to half-time. 1-1 the score. Jürgen Grabowski, the birthday boy, going down the right wing for West Germany. Going all the way and was brought down just a yard outside the box. Got to be a free kick then, and more pressure once again on this Dutch defence. Waiting for the skipper, Beckenbauer, to come up and sort out the planning on this free kick ball. Grabowski, Muller in the box, Overath on the edge of it. Jack Taylor waving that ball back the full 10 yards. Curtis looks as though he's going to take a run at it. Over it, Beckenbauer, little chip ball, a great save! What a magnificently taken free kick from Franz Beckenbauer. Really beautiful. That is one to live over again. The timing of that superb and equally brilliant. The save at the end of it, one-handed by Youngblood. He's saying he doesn't like the ball in the air. Well, he made a very fine fist of that one. and a good fist at that. Breitner up there, but loses it. And Neeskens airing down the middle as Janssen takes it. It's Neeskens now. Pope's got the interception. Breitner for West Germany. Grabowski moves across to this touchline as Overath looks outside for Breitner. Good running by Foltz, finding little bits of space for himself. Muller well beaten again by Reisbergen, who give this man some stick, and it's 2-on-1. Cruyff taking it so slowly. Gotta be there. Tremendous save. Tremendous save from Rensenbrink. From Johnny Rep. Well, that was a chance for Holland. Incredibly enough, attacking 2-on-1. Neeskens getting the flick on for Cruyff. The interception by Foltz, and a very, very good one indeed. Overath being hustled by Janssen. It's Hernes. Grabowski on his left. Just two men attacking, 6 Dutch defenders. Grabowski looks into the middle, there's nobody there. Where has Muller gone? Olsenbein. Way wide. Well, Grabowski quite rightly looking up then, and Helmut Schön saying, what on earth's going on? Grabowski a good run, and looked and wanted Muller in the box, and he wasn't there.
Yes, Grabowski seems to have come into the game much more. He's moving around a great deal. As you saw, he was on the left-hand side of the field. Previous to that, he had been tightly marked by Kroll and hadn't enjoyed a particularly comfortable start.
So that ball across the face of the goal has got the deflection to give the corner to Germany, and it's Hernes. Corner away. Overath down. Breitner. Offside flag against Hernes, the man who took the corner, and referee has waved play on. Referee Taylor overruling his Mexican companion out on the far side, the Mexican linesman. Van Hanegem for Holland. Kroll. It's Van Hanegem covering him. Beckenbauer looks for the pass back to Meyer. Sepp Meyer really hasn't had a great deal to do. Beckenbauer for Breitner. And just about 5-6 minutes of this first half left with a 1-1 scoreline. Foltz. Good turn quickly by Holzenbein. A very untidy tackle from behind by Neeskens. Referee Jack Taylor is reaching into his pocket again. Is this going to be the third booking? It is. Neeskens gets the yellow card. So that's a goal and a booking for Neeskens. There is the incident that brought his name to referee Jack Taylor's attention. And Jürgen Grabowski is going to take this free kick. The captain of Eintracht Frankfurt. Looks as though he's going to whack it. No, it's the chip ball. It's a good one too. Again, Youngblood getting a one-handed fist away. Bonhoff trying to turn. Breitner. Offside. A little bit too fast on the return ball. And Holland's offside trap clicked shut. Now, I think it would be fair to say, Alf, that Holland are not playing the sparkling football that we have seen from them in other games. Perhaps is it because West Germany are just refusing to allow them to?
Well, I wouldn't quite agree with it. I think since the West Germans have got the goal, they've definitely been on top. They're playing with great confidence. I think there are certain players that have come more into the game. Watt seems to have won his battle for the time being with Cruyff, and he, in his own right, is being used as an attacking player also. That is to support the forward players.
So West Germany, having weathered or shaken off the frights of that first minute penalty against them, getting down to their work with some real determination. Cruyff then for Rijsbergen. Holland being forced to play it square across the park. And it's all got to start from a deep position again. From Krol. Rijsbergen. Rijsbergen, a long one out, aiming for Cruyff. And his marker, Bertie Vogts, playing today his 58th international. Really wasn't too much on that one from Neeskens. Bertie Vogts, his 58th international. Very fine record of consistency. When he first came into the Borussia Mönchengladbach side, he played 212 consecutive games and won 38 caps in that same time, 38 consecutive caps. For Rijsbergen, a good jump against Muller. But it's Breitner. Breitner and Rep in argument about whose throw it is. And Holsten finds a way again with Zubier. Free kick. Given again. Holsten finds for acting. That ball across the box looking a bit dangerous. Rijsbergen. Muller came to him. And Holland getting a little bit too casual with this square ball that they use so well in defence to each other. The patience ball, I suppose you could call it. They've got to be right with it. And good running here by Neeskens. Very nearly came off. Ernest leaving Grabowski to take it on. Van Hanegem comes to Grabowski. Good running by Bonhoff. Muller there to support him. Going on his own. Now Muller looks for it. Gets it. Oh, that's the way that little man gets them. That's the way he gets it. It looked utterly impossible for him to swing his boot back and get hold of it. Wonderful run here by Bonhoff. Now look at the way that ball seems to have got away completely from Muller. How did he swivel his hips to get that twist on the ball? Almost as though he's double-jointed. It's 2-1 West Germany, and Gerd Muller keeps this fabulous goal-scoring record of his going. What a player this fellow is now.
It was a goal similar to the one against Yugoslavia when Honus got a short ball in, caught it back, and Muller completely missed it. But it was a particularly good run by Bonhoff, and a beautifully played in ball to Muller.
Well, that's got this arena buzzing with excitement now. There's a little bit of silence from the Dutch supporters, but West Germans have got their flags going again. Neeskens for Holland. Holland now trailing 2-1, having taken the lead from the penalty spot through this man Neeskens. But Beckenbauer, captain of West Germany, keeping his cool. His side is right back in there now. 2-1 up. Schwarzenbeck fighting to win this one back. Grabowski losing it. Look now for Krol. Oh, that was a fine head away by Beckenbauer. Superb head away. He was under a lot of pressure then as that ball curled in. Holland have the corner. Cruyff himself will take it. Rensenbrink, Van Hanegem, Neeskens and Janssen all in the box. Meyer is up and has it. A little bit of pushing in the box. But Meyer had that one all the way. Now there's Breitner for Sepp Meyer. On my watch, the 45-minute period of this first half of the World Cup final in Munich has been completed. I think the West Germans realise it. They just want to keep possession now and look to the dressing room for a few words of praise. Congratulations from Helmut Schön, their manager. Praise for fighting their way back into a game that had given them such a sickening blow in the first minute. Rijsbergen, I don't think this attack will have time to develop. It doesn't. Referee Jack Taylor indicates that we've got half-time here in Munich. A 2-1 scoreline. Neeskens a penalty in the first minute. Breitner an equaliser from the penalty spot. Johan Cruyff looking as though he might get a booking there if he says anything more to Jack Taylor. Still angrily, Jack Taylor waves the players away from him. He has been pretty firm in this game, and Franz Beckenbauer will agree, I'm sure. Sepp Maier, it looks very much as though Jack Taylor has called Cruyff back to him. Cruyff is running over to... Yes, Jack Taylor has booked Cruyff for talking for too long. Now he's going back for another do, and if he says any more, he might get the red card. Well, that was sheer foolishness by Cruyff. Great star that he is. Really shouldn't show his temperament in that fashion. So we had a 2-1 scoreline here, and obviously a very great deal for Brian Moore and the panel to discuss, and without it more to do, over to you. Yes, indeed, now we can confirm. The tall figure of René van der Kerkhoff, one of two twins in the Holland squad. His brother Willie is here with the Dutch side, and Rensen Brink has had his run. And we're away and running now in the second half of this incredible World Cup final here in Munich. West Germany, the white jerseys, dark shorts, with a 2-1 advantage. Coming from behind. Holland, who looked so good when they took the lead, taking solid pounding pressure for the late stages of the second half. Put behind by that man. Muller then, who loses the ball. Sepp Maier, who hasn't really had a big save to make, unlike Youngblood at the other end, who's had a lot of work to do. Hahn under this. Reisbergen. De Kerkhoff nearly got a touch. Kroll giving the ball away, in fact. Holzenbein. Grabowski. Grabowski holding off two men. The little chip and the nutmeg. Nearly came off for him too. Kroll. Van der Kerkhoff steaming down the left touchline. Keeps on going. That ball's much too long for him. Much too long for him. René van der Kerkhoff playing only his 6th ever international for the Dutch side. Has figured on the substitutes bench several times in the games that have been played out here. Overath. Great speed then. Muller getting it back again to Overath. And Overath getting it after the ball had gone. Zubier, the man who brought him down. Taylor again having very strong words with him. You see exactly as Overath is away and long after the ball had gone. Zubier committed himself to the tackle and still made it. Beckenbauer. Muller very nearly there. Good saving clearance then by Zubier. And the pressure again on Holland, who are not looking happy. Everybody tipped them as the firm favourites for this game. And they're in trouble again. Holzenbein, again the man putting the pressure on Holland, and they get the corner, West Germany. Ernest to take it. Holzenbein, Muller, Grabowski, and Bonhoff all in the box. Bonhoff! Oh, he was so close then. They'd say in tennis, that one brought up the chalk just outside the line. He was so desperately close. Relive that moment again, the fine jump and head. Agonizingly just wide. No more than, what, a foot wide of that post. So Holland have really got to steel themselves, to look to Cruyff. On the ball now, the man to drive them, to inspire them, being chased off again by Voets. Neeskens, his Barcelona clubmate, new Barcelona clubmate, it's Hahn. Neeskens goes on running. Neeskens looks up for the penalty. Jack Taylor waves it away. Both these teams now are quite certain will be looking for penalties in the box. They've realised that Jack Taylor's there to punish the bad tackle. They will both hope to con him if they can. Reisbergen. Holzenbein. And Evander Kerkhoff over that side, giving it a chase. And it all calms down when Beckenbauer has the ball, does things so quietly. Breitner was on the break then. Grabowski and Muller had captured the attention of referee linesman Raymond Reuter of Uruguay this time because they were offside. It's Reisbergen now. Reisbergen wanting it back again. And go on again to Soubier, but it comes to Hahn. Cruyff. Reisbergen. Little bit bad one for him, but he made a good ball of it. Wim Janssen. Soubier. A big ooh from the crowd as that ball didn't come out far enough. Reisbergen. Didn't quite come across to Neeskens. Overath in, loses it to Janssen. Holland putting it together a bit better now. Van der Kerkhoff. Taken by the big George Schwarzenbeck. Van der Kerkhoff has Cruyff to his left. Goes instead for Neeskens. Van der Kerkhoff. Van Hanegem up. Back for Rep. And Cruyff very nearly in. Meyer making a meal of it. They're squaring up to Cruyff. Muller is there. Overath is there. Meyer down on the ground. The referee Jack Taylor right in on it. The ball he had to go for. 50-50 with the goalkeeper. The boot was left in. It wasn't a vicious attempt to do anything unpleasant to the goalkeeper. It was a genuine attempt to go for the ball by Cruyff. But those are the risks that goalkeepers have to take.
Yes, but I think it's quite reasonable to expect a player, once he's made up his mind to go in for the ball, he's got to go in. And I think probably he was a bit late, but these are the sort of things that attacking players are committed to.
And the occasions that goalkeepers show courage, and Meyer showed courage on that occasion, and there's a chance here on for... Holzenbein was almost in with a chance then. Soubier the only man between him and Youngblood. Reisbergen. Shuffling away from him. Rep. Good ball on. Kroll running well. Kroll appearing coming down that right flank. As Rep goes for the corner kick. And swings it now. Cruyff getting pushed. Off the line. The line by Breitner. And they were really making a mess of Cruyff in there, but that ball still came in. And Breitner heads the equalizer right off the line. Look at the action in the goal mouth now. Meyer didn't fully get there. And Breitner away off the line. Meantime, we've got the corner now from Cruyff. Oh, and it's on for number 10. Van der Kerkhoff charged away. Holland ball. Rennie Van der Kerkhoff shot, the number 10, charged down. In fact, there was a full wall of white shirts to prevent that ball getting in on the target area. Foul throw, and Cruyff won't like that. Hernes, back for Forts. Schwarzenbeck. Grabowski facing his own goal. Beckenbauer there. Muller comes back deep. Looks. Sorry, it's Muller now. Getting a very big whack then from Reisbergen. It's Overath who picks up the ball in midfield. And Muller making a good hard run at it. Breitner now over the ball with Overath. No. Comes from Beckenbauer. Hernes. Solid tackle then. Cruyff gets away from Potes. Now he's taking on Overath. And Overath takes him over, tumbles him over. Free kick is given.
I think they were certain to get Cruyff then. First of all, Watts goes in with a desperate tackle, and then this is followed up by Overall to finish up bringing him down.
Cruyff's free kick. That's a good brave try and a fine save from Van Hanegem by Meyer. Van Hanegem put his head in where it hurts then, and very nearly caught Meyer unprepared. It's Hoeneß now for Grabowski. Schwarzenbeck slowing it right down, giving Germany time to recover because Franz Beckenbauer is still a little limping and a little injured after trying to prevent Van Hanegem going in. Holzenbein, Zubier forward. There was a handball given against Breitner. Rep then for Hahn. Cruyff. Hahn goes on running again. Breitner for Muller. Muller had gone back with Hahn. Gives the ball away badly though to Van Hanegem. Cruyff. Hahn. Floating it in. Neeskens up. Well marked in fact by Schwarzenbeck, who got the touch that gives the corner left side. Sepp Maier, the hero of this German side at the moment, having kept the score still to West Germany 2, Holland 1. Neeskens, and it had curled in fact over the goal line for a goal kick. Holland showing a little sterner stuff in the opening stages of the second half.
They've done extremely well. They had two corners a short time ago, both of which might have resulted in a goal. One, the first, Meyer nearly bumped into his own goal, and the second was a beautifully taken corner by Cruyff, which swerved in and got through the defence. Following that, of course, there was a magnificent free kick from Cruyff, and Van Hanegem going in only just failed. I thought it was a magnificent effort by Van Hanegem.
It's Schwarzenbeck for Overath. Long one out for Bonhoff to chase, bringing Rijsbergen over to face him. Gets the cross in, watch Muller now. Zubier was there, Muller claiming handball. Muller going to ask for everything inside that penalty area. Helmut Schön reflectively wondering whether it did touch hand or not. From our angle it didn't look as though it did. Grabowski waiting patiently to take this corner kick as West Germany bring Hoeneß, Bonhoff and Muller into the box. There's Grabowski, chopping it, trying it too narrowly, looking for the floater in under the bar. There's hardly, well, there's just a trickle of breeze to assist an in-swing at that end of the field. Harry Hahn for Holland. Wim Jansen trying to make a break on a fast one. Rip. Van Hanegem trying to turn it back for Van der Kerkhoff, but in fact got the neck muscles all wrong. Van Hanegem converted from midfielder to a centre-back, more or less, in the days of Hulshoff. He plays in midfield, at the back, and in the front like so many other Dutchmen do. Neeskens at the back at the moment. Van der Kerkhoff. Van Hanegem. Krol. Hard in against Vogts. Grabowski. Vogts. Hahn trying to make it his. Vogts wins it back. Overath. We've got to watch the offside here. Tumbled down again very solidly by Van Hanegem. Yet another free kick to West Germany. Holzenbein was moving fast as he does when he's on the ball. Started his life as a midfield to forward player, then became a defender, now back in the midfield to forward role again. Grabowski against Krol. Pull up. There's an offside flag up. Offside flag is up. Offside flag is up, and Muller must have known it. Crowd calmed down for a moment. Helmut Schön, whose eyes had lit up at that moment, finds them dulled again. as indeed is most of the weather here in Munich at the moment. An overcast sky, a little touch of sun trying to get through. And Holland making a bit of a mess of things at the back now. That calm build-up, that cross-field pit-a-pat football that they've shown in their previous 6 games in the competition, not clicking with such frequency and regularity now. It's Wim Janssen taking him on. An easy knockout. Bonhoff. Overath, and Rijsbergen wins it. That for Kroll. Van Hanegem again. Cruyff. Whatever Cruyff is, so is folks. Free kick. Free kick by the push-off by Van Hanegem. Overath. Grabowski, magnificent little bit of control there. Waiting for Hoeneß to go down. Hoeneß now, faced by Kroll and Hahn. Hoeneß, super short, tight control. Muller backing into Rijsbergen, putting his bottom into his stomach and backing in there, trying to get the break against the tall, fair-haired defender. Kroll. Cruyff. And Cruyff was looking for one in the back then and it never came. It's Muller. And Holland now making mistakes. And they're being pushed back now by Grabowski. Muller calling for it. Got to be right, Hahn. Van Hanegem. Supervision to have seen Reppert in the clear on that far side. Rep taking on Schwarzenbeck. Looks for the foul, throws himself, and didn't buy anything from any of the officials on the ground. Hoeneß. Free kick is given. Overath. Beckenbauer. Schwarzenbeck. Overath. Beckenbauer. Tip-tap. Mickey taking type football. Wim Janssen. Van der Kerkhoff. Faced by Schwarzenbeck. Oh, he sold him then. Not a bad cross. A little too high, is it? No, that was very, very close then from Johnny Rep. Cruyff knocking it back to him. Here's the cross ball with Van der Kerkhoff knocked over. Back. And the challenge putting Rep off and giving the corner away. Neeskens nicking it in there again. Beckenbauer away. Completed by Breitner. It's Rijsbergen and Muller. Hahn. Subir. Van der Kerkhoff. And that's all down the middle for Seppmeier. He gets a big roar from this crowd. And again he hits the long one looking for Muller. It was just Muller and Rijsbergen. Seppmeier, 57th international for West Germany today. A record that beat Hans Tilkowski's record long, long time ago. Grabowski. Hoeneß. Overath has to hurry. Hits it out well, but not well enough for Beckenbauer. Just didn't have the pace to make that ball count. Johnny Rep. Van der Kerkhoff. Subir. Hahn. Subir. West Germans funneling back now. 30 votes jumped well to get that ball away. Overath out of the air like it was on the end of a piece of string. And Overath breaking again, too far in front of him. West Germans not wanting to run any further than they have to. Rijsbergen. Very much at the moment, though, West Germans are taking a breather in the, what shall we say, the middle rounds of this contest. Van Hanegem in, and he was pushing as he went. By just under 20 minutes of this second half play. Still, West Germany 2, Holland 1. West Germans are being hustled out of their stride a little bit at the moment by Holland now.
Yes, the Dutch have had a good 15 minutes, and it's rather surprising. We haven't seen them go down before, but they are coming back very well, and with a bit of luck, they could well have been on equal terms. But they are playing so much better than we saw them play in the first half.
Overath breaking the rules, getting treatment while he's on the pitch, so he steps off the pitch to get his treatment. So he got a bang on the knee. Bonner takes plenty of time over the throw-in. Helmut Schön goes over to find out if he's all right. Reisberger. Souvier. Square ball across for Reisberger. Rep is out on the right-hand touchline, but Reisberger decides to attack him, going all the way on his own. And has the chance to do it again. Now it's Rep. The long one. Hannigan forward. Cruyff in the box. Boats right behind him. Well, it looked very much as though Souvier was handled or pushed off the ball, but it's breaking out for Hoeneß. Hoeneß still going. Krol stopped it. Van Hannigan takes it on for Holland again. That curving pass to the outside of the boot. It's Souvier now. Cruyff taking over. A lot of Germans back. Cruyff bringing 3 men to him and loads it up. Holzenbein for Hoeneß and Grabowski, and it's 4 against 5. Now it's 5 against 5 as Overath joins in. Hoeneß is the ball on. West Germans cluster around. The offside flag is up. West Germans put that little move together with a great deal of firmness and determination. Reisberger. Krol starts his run. Grabowski had gone with it. Müller. And Muller's away from Reisberger, and he pulled up limping then to Reisberger. Müller. Almost as though Reisberger had pulled a muscle in chasing after Müller. And he is now off the field, Reisberger, and does not look too happy. In fact, he's signalling to the bench. Now he comes back on again. Referee Jack Taylor points to his watch. So Holland are in trouble, and will be in serious trouble if they lose Reisberger. This fine, tall youngster who has come into the side with such dramatic effect in these World Cup finals. Souvier. Reisberger is now out on the left back position, limping quite heavily. This then giving Rinus Michels something to work on down there. Krol. Souvier. Rep the return ball, and it wasn't a very, very good one. Reisberger now back in the middle circle, trying out the injury. Reisberger seems to be all right then, as Holland carry this attack on to Cruyff. Long one for Uli Hoeneß to chase. Youngblood was doing the sweeping. No, it's quite apparent Reisberger can't go on any longer. So they're bringing on De Jong from the Feyenoord side for his 4th appearance in these championships here as a substitute. Well, this could be a very bitter blow then for Holland to swallow up.
Reisberger has had a very good match, is a very good defender and a very young one. Obviously he will play in more World Cup competitions. I think we've mentioned certain Dutch players in the past, such as Cruyff and Neeskens. In particular today, we've seen an outstanding performance from Jensen.
And the Dutchmen have got to pull even a greater performance out of themselves now, trailing 2-1 here. Offside flag catching Hoeneß. Just a little more than 20 minutes of this World Cup Final 74 to be completed. West Germany, the host country, looking as though they're going to win the cup at this moment. Just 20 minutes ago, and 2-1, that's the score. Subius, free kick for Holland. De Jong gave it a chase in there, immediately coming on. Grabowski coming away from Krol, but the foul had already been given. Most untidy tackle by Krol. Understandably, one feels and senses now that the Dutch side are not able. Oh, and there's a break on for Neeskens. The ball gifted to him, looks, and it comes off Beckenbauer. He looks up, saw Van Hanegem. The ball curled away off Beckenbauer for the corner, and it was Holland, or rather it was West Germany then, who did it all wrong, as you could see as we ran through it again. Beckenbauer, the skipper, shaking his head and saying, well, why did you do a fool thing like that? With the World Cup at stake, winning 2-1 before your home crowd. Cruyff's corner, trying to curl it in on the near post. Breitner away for Grabowski. Hooks, and Cruyff had himself a little dig at Bertie Vogts then. Some advice being offered to referee Jack Taylor, I think, by the West German bench.
De Jong is a forward player, an attacking player in other words, and they're pulled Jensen back to pick up Muller.
And there goes Jensen with Muller then. So little Wim Jensen's going to have a fair bit to do in the remaining stages of this game. And De Jong now. Cruyff takes over. Hahn. Vogts got it across the box. And Vogts almost gets it away. Not far enough, though. Van Hanegem. It's on his good left foot. No, he doesn't try the shot. Van der Kerkhoff. And again he sells it to Schwarzenbeck. Took a touch. Rip across. And very nearly in. Still the pressure on. De Jong gave it a try. Neeskens came awfully close then, as they really put the screws on that West German line. There's Van der Kerkhoff's cross ball. The knockback. Neeskens so close. The last one comes in and away for the corner. And the corner now to be taken by Rep. Van Hanegem. Krol. Really rubbed out of it. Janssen. If they knocked that ball the other side, Muller was waiting and anxious for it. Van der Kerkhoff. Good control of this long-legged lad. De Jong. Neeskens. Way by Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer, who's having a tremendous game in defence at the moment. A real skipper's game. Vogts pushed out of it. Cruyff. Waving men forward. Lobbing it in. Van Hanegem. Vogts down. Away. Muller not far enough though. De Jong. Holland really looking for this equaliser. Subier. Only for Krol. He can try a whack. No, it goes for Van der Kerkhoff again. Holland bearing it across. And that is going to be a tremendous point-blank save from Neeskens by Meyer. What a goalkeeper this fellow is turning out to be. He could, at the last second, just got his body in the way of it. Yet another corner to Holland. And Hanegem. Bonhoff lifts it away. Muller, the only man upfield for West Germany, and he's as good as 10. Krol forward. Van Hanegem. Van Hanegem still in there. Holland really getting at Germany now. That's De Jong. Oh, he struck that one firmly enough. Just over 15 minutes to go. And West Germany have really been shattered. Really been shattered by this pulsing attack that Holland is sticking at them. De Jong again. And now the shouts and roars of the Holland supporters come up once again. Cruyff is under this, across the box, Beckenbauer away. Wim Janssen. Neeskens deflecting it as hard as he can out towards Souvier on that right side. The cross, beautifully back across the goal by Cruyff, and that's Van de Kerkhoff. And it just turns out to be a throw-in. He was so wild off the target then, Van de Kerkhoff. Well, Alf, this pulsing pressure, Germany are soaking it up well, but they're looking a bit groggy under it.
They certainly are, but it's a bit surprising. Having dominated the last 20 minutes of the first half, we've seen little of them in this half.
Well, we're going to see something of them now. It's Uli Hoeneß, and Muller is there with him. And he tried one too many. A ball should have been played off then. De Jong has the chance to steam it forward again for Holland. It's a game for very fit men out there at the moment, because this game is being played at a tremendous pace, tremendous tension and pressures, not only of the players, their opponents, but of the sound of the crowd and the roars coming up from this packed arena. It's Overaard being hustled out of his work. Whistle's gone. Foul in Holland's favour, although the ball was running their way at that moment. Cruyff. Krol goes forward. Holland putting everybody forward now except Youngblood and Wim Janssen. Cruyff. It's a bit tight in there. De Jong. De Jong poising himself over the ball, letting it go, but off target. De Jong, scorer of one of the goals against Bulgaria, his only goal in this World Cup Championships. They got 4 in that game, Holland. They'd settle for one of those right now to tie this game up. 2-1 to West Germany, just under 15 minutes to go. The roars of Dutch supporters on this man, Johan Cruyff again. The long one out. Pressure on Beckenbauer. Knocks it back again like a tennis volleyed return. Aim for Muller, who handled the ball. As referee and linesman signal in unison then. Souvier on for Holland. Krol for Souvier. Cross of it! Just wide. Oh, how did that go past? Unbelievable from Johnny Rep. The 4-goal top scorer of this side. See how close that was. Well, that could have made it 2-2. Johnny Rep scored so many vital goals, both for his club, Ajax, and his country. But Holland still pushing it forward. Cruyff now very, very deep. Janssen. In fact, Cruyff is marking Muller at this moment. Hahn. Again they look in there. Hoeneß. Wim Janssen back now. He took Muller. Grabowski. Good poked on pass. Bonov steaming away. Van de Kerkhoff comes with him. And Van de Kerkhoff wins it. Krol. Grabowski doing a fair bit of obstruction. The howls and roars of the West German fans, echoed perhaps at the back of his mind by manager Helmut Schön. Cruyff's free kick. Hanging up there, De Jong under it. And Schwarzenbeck knocks it out. Owen Vogt has it away from Cruyff. So Janssen comes, and if he loses out, well, it's a good job he got in there. He sold himself out doing it, but he'd left Muller unmarked in the middle. Janssen is limping after that do-or-die challenge. Uli Hoeneß now taking on Janssen. Janssen limping. Time then for the West Germans to get back. Grabowski, good tackle by Cruyff. He really won that one. Rep now against Schwarzenbeck. And he has the legs of him. Hit it well across the face of the goals, and there wasn't a boot to stick it in. Johnny Rep. That's difficult to tell at that speed whether he's trying here for the centre or the shot. But there was no boot a yard and a half from the goal to knock it in. Holland, do you think they can get it? Do you think they can get an equaliser?
But they've done everything in the second half but score. They've had some very good chances, but I think all they need is a little luck. They are playing extremely well. They are completely outplaying the Germans in terms of attacking football. At the same time, they are living dangerously in defence, and it could well be that any long ball out of defence from the West Germans could result in the goal for them.
So that's what Holland have got to look for then. They've got to keep the pressure up. They've got to look for the goal. They're in again. Van Hanegem was trying at that time. They had 5 men inside the box. The corner's given. In fact, it looks as though Rinus Michael was reflectively looking down. It looked very much then as though it was a perfectly straightforward goal kick, but referee Jack Taylor saw a deflection. And Holland, those orange shirts, clustered around the penalty area. Cruyff takes the corner. Meyer is up under it. Naiskin is in on him. Meyer got it and held it all right. Germany then, 10 minutes away from winning the new World Cup. Sepp Meyer very unhappy about the way they wouldn't let him get rid of the ball quickly. Kicks it into touch. Cruyff, so much on his shoulders. Van der Kerkhoff for Holland. Taking on Schwarzenbeck and running in. Very nearly squeezed it in. That's over the line to corner. Very, very nearly squeezed it in. Meyer showing referee Taylor that he didn't go completely over the line. Really can't see how he could get away with a con like that. Yet another corner for Holland. 6 men attacking in the box. Cruyff again putting the pressure on Meyer, but not enough this time. It's the long one. Muller, the only man forward, going with Subier. Youngblood headed it away. What a fabulous goalkeeper. Subier, they asked for a handball. They didn't get it. The Subier is something else again. A real genuine sweeper. And a goalkeeper as well. It's De Jong going in. And he overran it. Well, we've seen some fine goalkeeping, some strange goalkeeping also in this World Cup series. Oh, for this fellow Youngblood, he really is something, isn't he?
Well, he certainly does come flying out, but I think he checked a bit. He misjudged the ball completely, and he thought it was going through to him. But he did what was necessary afterwards.
Well, there he is again, coming right out to the edge of his box. And the sound for Holland has died a little. They'd rallied them so well in those last 5 or 6 minutes. But there's Naiskins in. And Meyer didn't like that. Meyer didn't like that at all. Naiskins entitled to give that one a chase. He comes a long way, does Naiskins. Really went for it. The boot was pretty high, though. And we look now as, looking back at the game, in fact, whether referee Jack Taylor making sure that the 10 yards is back. Holzenbein against Subier, and Holzenbein wins it for Muller. On for Hernes, and there goes Youngblood. Bang! Tremendous bit of goalkeeping. Overarm now. Now Youngblood's back on his line, and De Jong wins it for Holland. Transfers immediately to Van Hanegem. He's got to hurry. Good ball on for De Jong, he's offside. Well, he looked all right from here. But the Mexican, Mr. Acunda, says no. Theo De Jong going perhaps a fraction too soon, too far. 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes of pressure for the West Germans to soak up, because I'm quite sure that Holland won't let up now. It's all or nothing for them. Muller chasing this one with Janssen. Hahn, cross for Kroll. Hahn wants it again. The West Germans' legs are looking a little tired in places now. Holland have forced them to do a tremendous amount of running. Kroll. He can attack the space. Has he gone too far? Yes, he had gone too far because he couldn't control the pass as he tried to set it up afterwards. So a few more seconds tick off the clock. And Meyer will take plenty of time over his goal kicks. He wants the time to go. Just about 5 minutes to go in this incredible game, and the scoreboard up here says 2-1. 2-1 to West Germany. Hahn. That's Cruyff going to run against Vogt, but he's there. Beckenbauer not. Neeskens. A foul is given anyway. Foul was given. Referee Jack Taylor looks at his watch and takes a note of the time. Meyer trying to instruct referee Jack Taylor that somebody else's name should be booked. Franz Beckenbauer, a man who always plays it cool, but I have the feeling that you could probably fry eggs on his forehead at the moment. His brain working overtime, sorting out the little frailties that occasionally appear in this West German defence. It's well organised, but it's having to soak up a lot of pressure. Van Hanegem. Big long one. And Beckenbauer gets it away. Beckenbauer again. And all on his own going to the far side. Holzenbein. Muller is looking for the cross ball. Taking on Janssen, dives over the leg, absolutely dives over the leg of Janssen. The ground erupts and wants the penalty. Helmut Schön would have settled for it then, but it wasn't on. Neeskens, ready to whack it. Tremendous shot. Wide on the left side. Neeskens, whose goals have done so much in this competition 4 times. So Breitner down. Here's Neeskens' shot again. Just see how far wide that was. Oh, it wasn't very much. Certainly looked as though Meyer had it covered, in fact, if it had gone inside the post. Breitner being told to get back onto his feet. Just about 4 minutes to go, Al. 4 minutes of more pressure to soak up. The West Germans, do you think they can do it?
I'm certain they can. They're creating chances. They're playing very confidently. They're playing extremely well. And I think unless time runs out on them, they deserve extra time at least.
Sepp Maier knocking this one out. Extra time, really all that Holland can hope for. I would suspect in the time remaining about 3.5 minutes. 2-1 down they are. They need that goal. They've searched for it with tremendous flair, great enthusiasm in this last 20 to 25 minutes, but it hasn't come. Bonhoff running into trouble, it's being waved on. Ernest. The shot is on for Bonhoff. Jan. De Jong stopped him. Ernest going back with De Jong. Now Rep. That's the throw in. Neeskens close to it. Neeskens back for Rep. But a foul throw. Bonhoff coming away off to the touchline. And the look on Helmut Schön's face, he's not happy. And he's off the field getting treatment, Bonhoff. The West Germans are down to 10 men at this moment. About 2 minutes to play. Holland still looking for the equaliser. The team they made favourites in many quarters. Cruyff going in against Meyer. Meyer has it. Bonhoff's had his treatment and he wants to get back on the field. Referee Jack Taylor signals him on. And this game just about 180 seconds away from the finish. Unless Holland can get an equaliser. Subier losing it. Janssen forward. That's Overath away. Muller. There's Germany hanging on to it and they could break out again. Grabowski looks up to see where Muller is. Now he accelerates. Away from Van der Kerkhoff. Little Wim Jansen got the final one in. Corner then. And about a minute to go. The crowd, the West Germans, roaring and yelling now, knowing that West Germany are within a minute of winning the new World Cup. Grabowski taking his time. For Hernitz. Hernitz waiting to give it back to Grabowski. He's offside. Van der Kerkhoff quickly wanting to get this ball back up the field again. It's Hahn now. They've got to hit it long. They can't afford to get the clever small football going. Rip against Breitner. And Breitner falls. Free kick given and Jack Taylor shakes his fist. And Rip for making it look bad. And very nearly Neeskens screaming in on Seppmeier. Jansen under this. Van der Kerkhoff. Van der Kerkhoff and Hernitz. It's getting very scrappy out there now. Hernitz was looking for the foul. On our watches, the full 45-minute period of the second half has been completed. Helmut Schön gives the thumbs up. It looks very much as though Helmut Schön, in his 103rd international as West Germany's team manager, is going to win the World Cup. And the man who did it for him, Muller, bundled out of it, and referee Jack Taylor has ended the game, and West Germany have won the World Cup. There's the man who did it, Gerd Muller. The crowd rising to West Germany. Gerd Muller, his 68th goal in 62 internationals. The whole stadium, something in the region of 78,000. The banners roaring, waving, and the roars coming up from West German spectators. West Germany, just as they did in 1954, lost one match on the way to the final here. In 54, it was against Hungary. They went on to win the World Cup in 1954. They did it here again, beaten by East Germany. And now they have won the World Cup. Franz Beckenbauer, probably the greatest moment of his life, one of the finest footballers West Germany has ever produced. Captain of this West German side that has produced and delivered the goods for West Germany here in the Munich Stadium. Alf, you were saying that you felt that Holland deserved a replay at least. Well, they didn't get it.
But they had a great second half, there's no doubt about that. The World Cup was won by the West Germans in the 20 minutes before half-time when they played magnificent football. They scored 2 goals and took the lead. The Dutch came back very, very strongly. They came back skillfully, played as well as they possibly could, created chances, unfortunately didn't take them, due to some extent to the magnificent goalkeeping of Meyer. Outside of that, I think the Dutch should be proud of their performances throughout the World Cup competition. And a personal opinion is that they were very unfortunate indeed not to get at least extra time.
So Seppmeier, the number 1 man in this West German side, goes over to throw mementos to the supporters. Seppmeier, who has done enough in his last 2 games at least, I would consider, to make himself probably the number 1 goalkeeper of the...
Alles. Die Handschuhe. Einzeln. Schiedsrichter Taylor. Es war ein schweres Spiel für ihn. Beladen von Hektik und Nervosität. Vielleicht ist es kein Zufall, dass nun wieder Gerd Müller das entscheidende Tor geschossen hat. Und etwas für die Statistiker, das sie ab morgen oft lesen werden. Es war das 100. Tor, das eine deutsche Fußballnationalmannschaft bei Weltmeisterschaften insgesamt geschossen hat. Das 100. Tor war das Entscheidende. 2:1. Ein Kompliment an beide Mannschaften. Weltmeisterschaftsendspiele können nicht besser sein, weil zu viel auf dem Spiel steht. Ein Kompliment an die Holländer, an die Niederländer vorweg, die eine hervorragende Mannschaft besitzen, durchsetzt von Einzelkennern, Könnern. Aber unser Respekt und unser Beifall für die eigene Mannschaft, die sich in einer schweren zweiten Halbzeit doch nochmal gefangen und aufgerichtet hat. Allein an Franz Beckenbauer, vielleicht doch an den besten Fußballspieler, den die Bundesrepublik Deutschland je besessen hat. Da stehen sie, Berti Vogts, rechts im Bild Jürgen Grabowski. Beide haben ein ausgezeichnetes Spiel gemacht. Dahinter Bonhoff, der 22-Jährige. Wolfgang Overath, mit dessen Comeback nicht mehr zu rechnen war. Herzlichen Glückwunsch an ihn, an den Kölner. So, meine Damen und Herren. Sir Stanley Rous wird den neuen FIFA World Cup an den Präsidenten der Bundesrepublik Deutschland, Walter Scheel, übergeben. Und der Bundespräsident wird nachdem der Bundeskanzler im Hintergrund die Gratulation an die deutschen Spieler übermittelt, Bundeskanzler Helmut Schmidt, den Pokal an Franz Beckenbauer übergeben. Der neue Pokal bleibt für 4 Jahre beim Deutschen Fußballbund im Tresor. Der neue Pokal, eine Schöpfung des Italieners Silvio Gazzaniga. Helmut Schön im 101. Spiel, dem eine deutsche Nationalmannschaft betreute, endlich am Ziel. Herzlichen Glückwunsch, Helmut Schön. Das war nicht einfach. Das war ein Turnier mit Hagen und Östen. Und es hat sich gezeigt, wie schwer es war, für diese Mannschaft Favorit zu sein. Da gab es Licht und Schatten. Aber kein Zweifel, die beiden besten Mannschaften des Turniers haben dieses Finale bestritten. Und die deutsche Mannschaft hat den Titel nicht unverdient gewonnen. Die Reservespieler, Nick Pur, Kremers, Flohe, den kennen Sie, Uli Hoeneß. Die Weltmeisterschaft 1974 in der Bundesrepublik Deutschland ist vorbei. Gratulation an Cruyff, an Hahn. Gratulation an die niederländische Mannschaft, die nur vor dem Turnier bei den Fachleuten, bei den Experten als Favorit, als Mitfavorit galt. Das zweite große Sportfestival innerhalb von 2 Jahren in der Bundesrepublik Deutschland ist vorbei und diesmal, Gott sei Dank, ohne politische Zwischenfälle. Es war herrlich, 15 Mannschaften bei uns zu Gast zu haben und südamerikanischen Fußball zu studieren, europäischen aus Ost und West zu vergleichen.
Kapitale Vollficke.
Und festzustellen, wie faszinierend Fußball in allen Variationen sein kann. Natürlich ist das Glück vollkommen, wenn die eigene Mannschaft, die Mannschaft der Bundesrepublik Deutschland, dann auch noch den Titel gewinnt. Herzlichen Glückwunsch, nicht nur an alle 11, an alle 14, die überhaupt in diesem Turnier eingesetzt waren, sondern an alle 22 Spieler, an alle 18 vielmehr, die in diesem Turnier eingesetzt waren, an alle 22 Spieler, auch an jene 4, die nicht zum Einsatz kommen konnten. Und einen herzlichen Glückwunsch an Helmut Schön, an Jupp Derwall, an Wiedemeyer, an Heddergott und alle, die sie mitgeholfen haben, diesen Erfolg zu erringen. Auf Wiedersehen, au revoir, goodbye, adios.
die Nationalmannschaft
in
der
4 Jahren
Bundesrepublik
in
Deutschland.
Argentinien.
Ich bedanke mich recht herzlich bei Ihnen, meine Damen und Herren, liebe Zuschauer. Wir dürfen uns von Ihnen verabschieden und das sagen, was auf den Stadionanzeigetafeln steht. Auf Wiedersehen 1978 in Argentinien.